by recognition coming from the list coming from the Department of Health.
Just say I move for the rescission of my first motion.
Okay.
Of my amendment, yes.
I rise to move the motion as the decision move as amended. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I move to rescind the decision, the resolution of the first motion I move.
Okay, Mr. Speaker, sorry, sir. I rise and I move to the issue to recite
the resolution of the first
moved by motion.
This recent video of a Nigerian lawmaker struggling to express himself in English has sparked intense debate about the qualifications required to hold public office. While some argue that speaking English is not a definitive measure of intelligence, others contend that effective communication in the country's lingua franca is essential for leadership. The lawmakers' difficulties with English have been likened to releasing intercontinental ballistic missiles in terms of their potential impact on the country's governance. Critics argue that the inability to communicate effectively in English undermines the lawmakers' credibility and competence, particularly when there are established standards for holding such positions. This incident raises broader questions about the role of language proficiency in leadership and the consequences of prioritizing other qualities over effective communication. In a country where English is a primary language of governance, business, and education, can lawmakers truly represent their constituents without being able to communicate effectively in English? Furthermore, this situation highlights the concept of competition resulting in succession, where individuals with certain qualities or skills are more likely to rise to leadership positions. Unfortunately, this can sometimes lead to the elimination of candidates who possess more refined skills, such as cultural finesse and nuanced communication abilities. The lawmaker's struggles with English are not just a matter of language proficiency, but also a reflection of his dedication and work ethic. A leader must be able to set targets and work toward achieving them, avoiding shortcuts and leading by example. In this case, the lawmaker's inability to communicate effectively in English suggests a lack of effort and commitment to developing the skills necessary for effective leadership. As Nigeria strives for progress and development, it is imperative that its leaders demonstrate a strong work ethic, a willingness to learn, and a commitment to excellence. Anything less is unacceptable. This incident serves as a lesson to everyone, both in the public and private sectors, to strive towards meeting the requirements of certain offices applied for. It is essential to recognize that holding public office is not just a privilege, but also a responsibility that demands a certain level of competence. Teachers, who are tasked with shaping the minds of future leaders, must also do better. Those who have no idea the rules of concord, subject-verb agreement, and other fundamental aspects of language must take it upon themselves to improve their skills. This is not just a matter of personal pride, but also a necessity for effective communication and leadership. Ultimately, this incident should serve as a wake-up call for all individuals who aspire to leadership positions. It is time to recognize that language proficiency is not just a nicety, but a necessity for effective governance and leadership. As Nigeria moves forward, it is imperative that its leaders prioritize competence, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button and also subscribe to this channel for more educational content.